Buonasera, buonasera, come state? Come state? Spero che voi stiate tutti bene. Io sono leggermente cotto e ho avuto degli imprevisti. Comunque adesso ci sono. Spero che voi stiate tutti bene. Devo fare degli aggiornamenti qua, soprattutto per il semplice fatto che il comando dona non esisterà più perché è stato chiuso appunto il, come si dice? Eh, la cosa per aiutare l'Ucraina. È stato un grosso successo, più di 2000 euro, e di questo ne sono molto contento per tutti. Allora, modifichiamo anche qua. Eh, vediamo, dov'è che è? Qua. Comunque rimangono tutti gli altri comandi. Infatti, se adesso facciamo punto esclamativo CMD, vedrete che c'è di tutto tranne il comando dona. E appunto facciamo contro, saranno i soliti comandi control, ma non ci sarà più il comando dona. Però potete vedere benissimo tutti gli altri. Ok, fatto ciò, cos'è che vi devo dire? Vi devo dire sì. Chi è che c'è online in questo momento? C'è Pokémon con 4 chiacchiere, Solo Umido con My Summer Car, Penguin con scacchi, Viking con Resident Evil 6, Solelle con Legend of Runeterra, Grandfather Hermit con Hunt Showdown, Metaster con Cult of the Lamb, Emulare che passione con giochi retro, Frozen Twitch con Monster Hunter Rise, GDR senza frontiere con D&D, Parla Luna con Arte, Cabo Joint con Overwatch, Cune Pichu con 4 chiacchiere, Macro Nature con GDR da tavolo, Constantine con Soul Hackers 2, Cinanzo Roll con Outlast, i Full Metal Robe con Cool of the Lamb, Cicli con In Sound Mind e Erunero89 con 4 chiacchiere. Ok, detto ciò, saltiamo per di qua. Eccolo qua. Quindi che cosa? Dobbiamo andare su Steam che non l'ho neanche aperto. Bene. Il progetto segreto sta continuando ad andare avanti e vediamo appunto. Qui intanto Old World. Mm, ok. Gli orchi devono morire 3. Ok. Jojo. Va bene. Comunque sarà questo il gioco del sabato e della domenica. Ma noi adesso giocheremo a questo qua. L'audio. Eravamo arrivati qua. Allora siamo Sam. Ritorniamo qui e scappiamo indietro. Allora mi è stato suggerito di dare la canna di bambù e le bacche bianche.
I cannot skewer anything with this tube, and I don't think I can get at the bananas or oranges by applying suction. I'll try a raspberry instead.
Quanta aspirazione!
Raspberry obtained. Minimal damage, barely licked. I'll go ahead and stuff one of the little white berries into the raspberry, since it would be almost impossible the other way round. Taking good aim. Right on target. Hello? Do you hear me?
Yes, what's up?
Could you be persuaded to let me have some fruit from that bowl?
Like what, for example?
I would feel truly blessed if I were permitted to partake of one of those delectable raspberries. Do you think this humble request could possibly be fulfilled?
Huh? What?
Me can have raspberry?
No, but I can. What is that?
What is what?
I'm feeling funny. It is getting so bright. Everything is terribly bright. And the ground, it keeps coming closer. The face! It moved! Really! I saw it move! Oh, what is going on with me?
Now he's about ready for some truly grand visions. Ah, sweet revenge.
Crolla?
Here, Max, I've got something for you.
There you go, buddy. Make yourself comfortable in the mouth of this ghastly face.
What was that? And where did it come from? The stone face! It is talking to me! I must leave here as fast as I can, or... Easy, boy. Stay calm. It's just your imagination running wild. It's all in your head. If only my imagination weren't so horribly real.
Oh, the guy was so close to smashing into the nearest tree in a panic. I need to push him a little further still. Lights, music, and action.
Max, I could kiss you!
You mean here and now?
Well, maybe we had better make our escape first, before the guard recovers from his panic attack or his comrade returns.
More empty promises.
Yes, it's scandalous. Will you let me out anyway?
If I must.
Va bene.
Before you have second thoughts and lock me back up, let's get out of here.
Wait, I think the guard dropped something.
What is that?
I don't know. It sure looks strange. There's a second door in the temple chamber. I couldn't get it open. There's a depression in the wall right next to it. Maybe this will fit in there.
You want to go back into the temple?
I'm not sure, but I would really like to know just what is going on here. After all, whoever those people are, there must be some reason why they tried to put a stop to your excavation, and why they decided to kidnap you when their tactics failed.
That's all very well, but do you realize that there are at least 2 more armed guards on the loose here?
Sure, but they don't know I'm still around.
Yes, the key word being still. Max, we need to get away.
I guess you're right, but how?
They must have found my hydroplane by now and put it out of action.
Great. Now what?
Don't ask me.
Look, you know your way around here, don't you? And you know which authorities we need to contact on the mainland.
Yes, I do, but...
Well, this is my first time here. I don't know anybody, and I don't even speak the language. So, you make your way to the coast and try to get the attention of a passing ship. Then go straight to the police and get help. Not just a couple of unarmed cops, mind you. An army would be preferable. I'll wait here and check out the surroundings.
But what if the guards come back?
Then I'll hide and wait for you to get back. Can't be all that hard to lie low in the jungle. I'm sure even I can do it.
I do not like this. Not one bit.
Have you got a better idea? Other than arguing until those guys come back and use us for target practice?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, get a move on. I haven't had any breakfast yet.
All right then, but promise me you will be careful and hide as soon as you sense danger.
I will. Now go. The key might actually fit. I wonder what's beyond. It must be something big, or those Puritas Cordis people wouldn't have gone to such lengths trying to scare Sam away from here. Here I go.
Proviamo.
Oh no! What are they planning to blow up with that huge thing? The whole island?
What happened here? Where's the prisoner? And where did my comrade go? I'd better inform headquarters. 070 HQ, please come in. Things are not going smoothly. The captured scientist has disappeared along with her guard. There must be more saboteurs around, I'm afraid. Are you sure? All right, give me 2 minutes to warn our guys, then you can start the triggering sequence.
The bomb! They triggered it remotely! I've got to get out of here!
Via. Tre, due, uno. Come minimo dovrebbe esplodere quel coso lì.
Oh! Kill him or take him along.
Take him! We can always off him later.
Che bello.
Are you sure this is the right place?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, great. How are we ever going to find anything here? I mean, anything other than rocks and rubble.
Good question. But we simply must keep our faith that we can succeed.
Where do we find that kind of faith? Well, in your case, I guess it's obvious. But quite honestly, I'm a little low on faith right now.
So you are simply going to give up and submit to your fate?
You're right. After all, there will still be plenty of time to sit back and enjoy the disasters once they're upon us.
Let's have another look at what Sister Elise wrote. Maybe we can find a clue. It says, all those years, the key lay well hidden within the ruins of Gatineau, and the saint who showed me the way appeared to me in a dream every night.
The saint?
Don't ask me. I don't know a whole lot more than you do. Here's what we'll do. I will go over the letter again in detail. Maybe something was mistranslated or we overlooked a clue. In the meantime, you keep your eyes peeled for anything that might be even remotely connected to a saint.
I wonder which of the 2 straws we're clutching at is the most pathetic.
What about a little faith? What you believe is not all that important, but complete lack of faith won't get you far in life.
Yes, I know. Hope springs eternal. I'd better start looking for our mysterious saint then. If you hit upon a trail that seems a bit warmer, Please deliver me from my quest.
I will do that, I promise. Oh, I almost forgot. There was a strange drawing enclosed with Elise's letter. No idea what it's supposed to be, but maybe it will help you in your search.
Un disegno. Vediamo.
This sketch was part of Sister Elise's letter. A sign is screwed. A rock slide. Hello, what are you doing here?
Hello. I was about to ask you the same thing. You are in a restricted area, you know.
Really? I didn't see any barriers.
Well, the barrier is sort of invisible. This property belongs to Lazzada Construction, and trespassing is prohibited.
An invisible barrier. Is it patrolled by invisible guards, too?
Quite right. Actually, I don't really care, as long as you don't get in my way.
I wasn't planning to. Have you seen a saint around here? Or anything that might somehow be connected to a saint? No silly jokes, please. I'm serious about this.
Okay, no jokes, but no saints either.
Is this pile of rubble really all that's left of Gatineau?
As far as I know, yes.
What are you doing here exactly?
I am surveying the land.
I can see that, but what for?
They're building a theme park, and the ruins of Gatineau are supposed to become part of the park.
A walk-in tourist attraction?
Precisely. And my job is to determine the paths along which hordes of tourists may wander without creating a hazard.
For the visitors or for the ruins?
Both. After all, 100 people crashing through the floor of a historic town would be rather unfortunate for the people, as well as the town.
Seems reasonable, but isn't there a risk that you might destroy something valuable here yourself?
No, the archaeologists have already finished. Otherwise, I would not be allowed to walk around here. And you shouldn't be allowed here anyway.
Just
Okay.
pretend I'm not here. What did the archaeologists find here? Anything exciting?
I don't know. They had already left when I got here.
Too bad. So there's nothing here now but rocks?
Did you have anything in particular in mind? Maybe I can help you.
In what way?
Well, the archaeologists might have overlooked something.
You mean you found something before?
Who knows?
That's robbery, an outright crime against science. My ex-boyfriend would take you to court for that.
But he is not here, is he? And since I am willing to turn a blind eye to your being in a restricted area...
I get it. You scratch my back, I'll
Sì, ma
scratch
così si è
yours.
giocato le carte.
Exactly. If you should happen to come across something that might have historical value...
I'll bear that in mind. So, you're hoping to stumble upon a few historic relics?
Of course. Everyone must fend for himself, you know. And a surveyor's wages are not much to live on.
What are you looking for exactly?
Anything that could be valuable. Silverware, ceramic jugs, coins, anything at all.
But with all this rubble lying about, how would you even get to it?
Don't worry. My car's loaded with heavy-duty equipment. I could pull a whole house down, so never mind a bit of rubble.
Oh, okay. I'll leave you to your work then.
Okay.
Ok, proviamo ad andare per di qua.
What am I supposed to do? Go up on a mole hunt? I don't have time for that. What am I supposed... I can't get it open. The flap is screwed. I'll just push one of these buttons.
Dear visitor, welcome to the Gatineau excavation site. We would like to give you a brief overview of the eventful and mysterious history of the medieval town of Gatineau. Please select one of the following options. In the late 7th century, Benedictine monks built an abbey on this spot in memory of the late Archbishop Austrebert of Rouen. In just a few years, the abbey blossomed into a thriving town that gained particular importance due to its location along the trade route from Rouen to Paris.
Ok.
In the early hours of April 5th, 1658, a devastating inferno raged in the streets of the small town. More than half of its population, caught asleep in bed, succumbed to the flames. Nearly all of the buildings were burned to the ground. For reasons that remain a mystery to this very day, the town's restoration was never even attempted. The few who survived fled to neighboring villages and towns in a panic. In a single night, a prospering town was transformed into a charred patch of earth that would not be built upon for centuries to come.
E lo sapete qual è che era la causa maggiore per gli incendi nelle città? I panettieri.
When the construction work for a new theme park began in early 2002, the surveyors unexpectedly came across the remains of a long-forgotten town. Large sections of Gatineau have been uncovered over the past few years. The ruins and certain reconstructed buildings will be open to the public as part of the new theme park. A small museum is planned as well.
Ok.
I'll just push one of these buttons.
Dear visitor, welcome to the Gatineau excavation site.
A construction... There's no way I can...
No. Alluminio. Bicchiere di carta.
The cleanest, sweetest smelling snack stand I've ever seen. Of course, that might be because there's nothing cooking. Do I look like the kind of person who just picks up anything that isn't nailed down? Yes, all right. I'm going to leave it there anyway.
Recipiente.
I'll just take one of these fortune cookies.
Ah, biscotto della
It
fortuna.
doesn't Artistically wrap a sheet of aluminum foil around a paper cup and you will get a paper cup wrapped in aluminum.
Ok.
It is an ever-fixed post that looks on tempests and is never shaken. The sign can be turned, but what way should I turn it? And why? The sign... It's screwed tightly in place. The Lazzara Construction Company is building here. I guess these are the largest letters they could find. It's locked and secured with heavy padlocks, too. Looks like someone really wanted to make sure it would be safe. It's...
Preso tutto.
a small... I would love to just hop in the car and drive far.
Una farfalla.
I would love. A sign is screwed in place quite firm. I can't repair it, and I can't really do any more damage either. I think I should just let it rest in peace. This car... Oh, a statue. I wonder who it's supposed to be.
Oh, here you are.
Yes.
What is this statue?
No idea. I was hoping you could tell me.
There is a plaque on the statue.
Well?
The inscription is quite weathered. It appears to be a statue of Saint something. His name is barely discernible.
Saint?
Yes.
Our saint? The one Elise mentioned in her letter?
Yes, possibly.
I didn't think he'd be this easy to find. So now what?
Now I will try to decipher the inscription.
While I take yet another look around for more clues?
Exactly.
I feared as much. Did you discover any more clues in Sister Elise's letter?
Alas, no. I went through the trouble of retranslating everything, but there was nothing that caught my eye.
Can I have the new translation?
Certainly. At least we know now what to do. I decipher, you go on looking. Who knows? Maybe this inscription isn't the clue we're looking for after all.
What else then?
No idea.
Okay. I'll keep looking. This is very likely the statue Sister Elise mentioned, which means that this statue shows the way to the hiding place. Now I only need to figure out what that means. Yeah, right. Only. Oh well. Where there's a will, there's a way. And where wood is chopped, splinters must fall. Time to hunt for the next clue. It doesn't look like the statue or any part of its body can be twisted or moved in any way.
Che succede? Ciao Daniel.
The head of the saints. It doesn't look like the statue. It doesn't look.
Già finita la live di Giacomo. Punto esclamativo Giacomo.
It doesn't look like the statue or any part of its body can be twisted. The letters are real.
E Giacomo, è qua.
That way leads back to the river.
Ok. Cosa posso fare? Tranquillo, tranquillo. Ok. Allora, passiamo a cose serie. Questo weekend, sabato sera e domenica, vabbè, fino metà mattinata o mezzogiorno. Posso venire a rompere le scatole?
Ashford, England, Anno Domini 1681. Now that my grey life is moving towards its equally grey closure, I can finally muster the courage to write down what I saw. My hands are still shaking today when I think of all the poor souls of Gatineau. I will never forget
Io
them.
so che sabato
Screaming
sera
women,
e domenica
burning
sera
houses, crying
Molly c'ha
children, a
come si dice?
flaming
C'è il
inferno,
mercatino.
just like he predicted, just like every single one of the disasters he foretold. This Zandona, he may be a man of faith, he may be a prophet, but is he also a man of God? There is no sense in musing about that now. I have failed. The key lay within my hands. The key that
Anch'io
could
la
have
mattina e il
halted all
sabato
the
sono
looming
occupato.
disasters
Infatti
and
partivo
changed the
dopo
course of
mezzogiorno.
events. The burning mountains, the great flood, the
Infatti
apocalypse.
pensavo di arrivare
Perhaps it was
sera.
up to me to prevent them. But my faith was weak. All those years, the key lay
Esatto.
well hidden within the ruins of Gatineau. and the saint who showed me the way appeared to me in a dream every night. But my fear was too great, and I never returned there. I have failed, and therefore all I have left is hope. The hope that those brothers and sisters who follow may not succumb to the phantoms of fear, doubt, and weakness, as I did. The hope that they may boldly take the only path that is still open, strong in faith and fearless in action. I pray to God that it might be thus. Otherwise, the last of the prophecies will come true as well, and our fates will be sealed. May the Lord be with you. May you find the strength to take the key and try to stem the tide of Zandona's prophecies. Forgive me, Sister Elise.
Ovviamente sempre se Molly vuole, Ok.
An efficient method of getting to one of these messages without having to eat an icky cookie. The slip of paper from the fortune cookie. It says, if the crane flies upside down at 7:30, fate will smile on the bearded.
What?
The slip of paper. If the crane flies upside down at 7:30, fate will smile on the bearded.
Va bene. Va bene. Fatemi sapere con calma. C'è tempo per sabato. Io lo do al supervisore.
Look at this. A message from a genuine Chinese fortune cookie. Doesn't that text make you think?
No, why? It's not my cookie. If you open the cookie first, then it's your advice for a happier life.
You have a point there.
Prendo un altro biscotto?
I'll just take one of these fortune cookies. Would you like a fortune cookie?
I would love one. Thank you.
Well, what did it say?
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell me.
No, it's bad luck.
A fortune cookie is bad luck? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, did the message help you at all?
They always help. But in this case, it didn't tell me anything new that wasn't in my horoscope anyway. So I really don't need to worry today.
Ok. Non c'è scritto che oggi muore. Per ora.
I made such an effort getting this boring old paper cup to look all nice and shiny. I'm not about...
Allora prendo il sacchetto di terra.
I borrowed some dirt and filled the pouch with it. I hope Mr. Mole will forgive me.
Non ho ben capito cosa ci possa fare.
I could tug at this hook, and the crane would topple over, and that would knock down the information board, unearthing the hidden oil well that I would quickly appropriate, and then...
Va bene. Tranquillo, Daniel. Buonanotte e buone botte. Cerca di riposare.
Good thinking. With a little luck, if I rest the laser pointer on the statue's arm, I should be able to discover where exactly it is pointing. The sign can be turned. Let's turn it a little further to the left. Let's turn it a little further to the left. Let's turn it a little further to the left. Now the sign is lined up with the statue's arm.
No?
The sign is now lined up with the The sign... It is an ever-fixed post that looks on tempests and is never shaken.
Come faccio a sapere dove indica? Ah! Ho capito. Riprendo la livella e la sposto di là.
Right, the laser... The cleanest... Oh, no! The beam points straight at the snack stand. Since it probably hasn't been in that spot for centuries, I'll have to think of something to get it moving. Good morning. What a beautiful day.
What? Oh, hello.
I guess it got a little late last night,
Excuse me, I must have fallen asleep.
It would seem so, yes.
Are you with a construction company?
Me? No, why?
I was just hoping that this misery here might come to an end. What can I do for you?
What's on the menu today?
Nothing.
Nothing? But this is a snack stand. Or maybe not? Maybe it's just a decoy hiding the base of some secret society?
Very funny. There's only one single worker here, and he brings his own food from home. So why bother to heat the grill? Nobody will buy anything.
Okay, you've convinced me. I don't really like Chinese food anyway.
That's not what you would be getting. All right, there is nothing to be had right now. But if there were something, it wouldn't be Chinese food. Just regular snack stand grub.
Are we really talking about what I would be getting if there were anything to be had?
Looks like it.
All right, let's change the subject.
Non c'è cibo.
I don't mean to criticize your business scheme, but is it really worthwhile running a snack stand here?
No.
This may seem like a totally superfluous question, but why are you here then?
Well, a few months ago, they decided to build a new theme park here. So I pulled some strings and negotiated an exclusive contract. I was supposed to cater for the workers on site, with no competition at all. Sounded like the deal of a lifetime.
What's the catch?
Do you see any working masses around here?
Well, to speak of masses would be overstating it slightly.
Yes, slightly.
What happened?
They discovered some kind of rare plant species and had to stop all construction. Now they are trying to figure out how to proceed. But that may take some time.
Che palle.
A long time.
Then why are you still here?
Because my contract says that I am obliged to cater for every worker on this site. Or at least provide the option. Therefore, I need to stay here for as long as the Honorable Surveyor is still around, or I will be fined for breach of contract.
You have to stand around here all day just for one worker? But that's crazy.
That's what they call contract law.
Let me get this straight. You have to stand around here all day long just for one single worker.
Yes, I come here early in the morning and hang around until that posh Mr. Surveyor climbs into his van in the late afternoon and calls it a day.
You have my sympathy.
Thank you.
I will let you get back to Dreamland then. I'll just take one of these fortune cookies. An efficient method of getting to one of these messages without having... The slip of paper from the fortune cookie. It says, when the siren sounds as the day's labor begins, note the path of the hungry, even if the deceptive thirst springs from above.
Ok. Che ore sono? E ci abbiamo ancora qualche minuto. Ok.
If you ask me, there are way too many signposts on French construction sites. If you ask me, there are way... Can I bother you again? Is that your vehicle parked back there?
Yes. Why?
Oh, just wondering.
Ah.
About your car.
Yes. What about it?
Isn't it parked in rather a dangerous spot?
What do you mean?
It could easily be hit by a rock slide.
Rock slide?
Yes, there's a warning sign right by that rock face.
Really? I didn't see that. That sign must be new.
Could be, but shouldn't you move your car just in case?
Nah, according to my horoscope, this is my lucky day. I'm sure it will be fine.
I'll just take one of these
Sì, no, poi
fortune
becchiamo
cookies.
un biscotto giusto.
It doesn't... An efficient... The slip of paper from the fortune cookie. It says, if you ignore the warning and disregard your neighbor's misfortune, disaster will strike you also. I'll just... The slip of paper, if you ignore the warning and disregard your neighbor's Look at this. A message from a genuine Chinese fortune.
No, why? It's not my cookie. If you open the cookie first, then it's your advice for a happier life.
You have a point there.
Che palle.
An efficient method of... The slip of paper... Beware, for the long hand follows the short hand incessantly until its time runs out.
Quanti ci se ne saranno dentro?
Empty.
Ok.
I could hang the power cable from the hook, but what for? Why should I just give my nice aluminum cup away? He wouldn't give me any gifts after all. I can't repair it, and I can't really do any more. This car... Très chic. I would love to just hop in the car and drive far away from here. With patience, I could probably crack open one of these locks, but that would still leave 3 more. All that trouble just to inspect the construction workers' dirty underwear? Thanks, but no thanks.
Aspetta, vediamo un po'. Sì. Lo mettiamo sopra.
This pocket knife is really unique. I hope I don't... The stone isn't all that heavy, but it has sharp edges. I'm not going around scratching cars. Can I bother you again?
I strongly suspect that it is well within your power. Yes.
I don't mean to worry you, but
Why?
you should come and take a look at your car. Here, there's a sign warning people about rock slides, and a big boulder has already hit the car next to yours.
You're right. Normally, I should probably worry about this.
But
But according to my horoscope, this is my lucky day. Therefore, I'm not all that concerned.
so you're just going to ignore any kind of danger because of some vague hints in your horoscope?
It's like everything else in life. If you believe in something firmly enough, then it will come to pass.
Ugh! You're not a member of that Puritas Cordis sect, are you?
Puritas what?
Never mind. If you think you should ignore the most blatant signs of imminent danger just because your horoscope says so...
Yes, that is what I think. And unless my horoscope says otherwise, I won't change my mind.
This small pouch is filled with dirt. This small... The clean... I could hang the power cable. Can I bother? So, you're hoping to stumble upon a few historic relics?
Of course. Everyone must fend for himself, you know. And a surveyor's wages are not much to live on.
What are you looking for?
Anything that could be valuable. Silverware, ceramic jugs, coins, anything at all.
But with all this rubble lying about, how would you even get to it?
Don't worry. My car's loaded with heavy-duty equipment. I could pull a whole house down, so never mind a bit of rubble.
Oh, okay. I'll leave...
Okay.
Va bene. Continuiamo la prossima volta. Allora, io vi ringrazio tantissimo di essere passati di qua. Ringrazio tantissimo Daniel. Io vi ricordo domani sera, sempre alle 22, torniamo con Rogue Galaxy. E che cosa d'altro? E adesso andiamo tutti da Costa. Buon proseguimento di serata e buonanotte. Ciao.